What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, Cold World? Young K.LaNe Hotel coming at you live and direct today. I hope all is well with you and yours today. I hope that this message will meet you in a great place. I hope that this year is moving the way that you envision. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of vision, let's jump right into that. What is, what is the power of having a vision? That's all the power. Having that vision is giving you a sense of direction. It's giving you some type of spiritual or moral compass. Where the moral compass comes in based on the action that you should and should not take with your dealings with people or just with situations that you may find yourself in. You know what I mean? When you by yourself and people ain't looking, are you gonna do the right thing or you gonna do what you gotta do? You feel what I'm saying? I guess that boils down to integrity, right? Anyway, but having a vision, you know what I'm saying, is one of the key elements to pursuing and moving in that purpose that God placed on the inside of you. Being able to have the eyes to see. We're blessed with these two eyes to see everything on the outside of us, and even sometimes, even having that access to be able to look at things from the outside of us, we're still not able to put all of the signs and wonders that we need to put together to be able to see the big picture. And that's why in this particular situation, you just have to have that vision or a sense. It's like a different version of discernment, so to speak, right? And discernment is just, or discernment, however, wherever you're from, how you want to pronounce it, right? All it is having a sense of awareness of what's right and what's wrong, and feeling, okay, that's good or evil. You can sense people's energy. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of kind of like a premonition a little bit, like you can just feel something. You know what I'm saying? That's discernment or discernment, however you want to say it, right? And having vision couples with that along with the purpose. It's almost like, I like to tell people, when you look at Moses, you think about Moses. Moses came to give the people the law, right? But before the law, from my understanding, it's like, okay, if you present me with a new set of rules of obligate, not obligation, but what's the word I'm looking for? Rules of engagement. If you teach me a new form of rules of engagement or how to maneuver, how to do X, Y, and Z, I have never seen this before. So as you're talking about it, I got to visualize this thing. I got to try to I wonder what that looked like. I wonder, you know what I mean? I like to try to use the example of basketball. If you never seen the game played before, but you only heard about it, right? So not only do you have to learn the game, you got to see how it's played, looking at the court that it's played on, right? What's out of bounds, what certain shots are worth, 2-point shots, 3-point shots, right? Understanding the rules in the game. What is a turnover? What is a steal? What is a rebound, right? So you're learning all of these things. It's the same exact way that you can look at it when Moses got the law from the Most High to give to the people. So he's describing this new game, right? Metaphorically speaking, he's describing this new thing, and people got to visualize it. But then when Jesus jumped on the scene, he showed people how to literally play the game. Moses came and gave you the game. Now Jesus was actually the game itself. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's having, Moses was the purpose, right, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? And then the vision, you know what I'm saying, that the word literally came to life. The purpose came to life through Joshua. You understand what I'm saying? And you see it being played out. It was seen, it was witnessed, just like Moses was witnessed too. But the laws that he gave, even though they seen the commandments being put on the stones, right? And I'm not going to get into how many they are. We all know it's more than 10. Okay, let me just go ahead and fun fact, it's 613. You understand what I'm saying? It might be a little bit more, the first 5 books of the Old Testament. Anyways, Moses, when he gave it to the people, like I said, it was something new that was being presented to them. They ain't never seen or heard of this thing before. You see what I'm saying? But that vision, like I said, when Joshua jumped on the scene, you dig what I'm saying? He was the game, like, played out like East Jordan. I hate to try to diminish Joshua like that, but it's like, okay, we got to put it in modern terms. You think about basketball, the first person you think of is MJ. Think about Mike. depending on how old or young you are, right? Some people might think about LeBron, Kobe. But anyway, it's the what you call the greats, the greatest of all time, the GOATs, right? Okay. Now, that's what happens when you have vision. In your particular situation, when you start tapping in with that vision that's coupled with understanding your purpose in life, when you be able to see that thing within your mind, you can see you leveling up. You can see you driving that better car. You can see you living that better life. You can see you in great health. You can see you losing weight, letting your hair grow out, whatever you see, having all that money, driving the cars you want to drive. You understand what I'm saying? Some of us is just reuniting with family members. Whatever the goal is that you can see that can happen or manifest just by you being obedient and sticking to the plan and following through with that purpose, which is your role or your job here on earth, your true occupation that will forever pay you, because it'll pay you in multiple ways, because you'll be satisfied. You go to sleep satisfied. You go to sleep feeling fulfilled within yourself, not just because you did a good job at the workplace, but because you actually did something that's beneficial to the kingdom, to the world in general. Because believe it or not, when God gives us a purpose to ourselves, it's not even though the benefits we can reap them personally, the job itself and the magnitude of the job itself and the purpose of it, or I can say the magnetism that comes with it, is only geared to help others. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna be leaving, you can be planting seeds. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like a farmer out here. You dig what I'm saying? Like, for real. You're just gonna be planting seeds. So you're gonna go to sleep or be able to rest peacefully because you're actually doing something meaningful. You see what I'm saying? You're leaving a part of you, like your signature self, your flavor. Like he said, we are supposed to be the salt of the earth, right? You dig what I'm saying? So that's what the power of having that vision is, and actually moving in that thing, tapping into it, right? For real, like seeing it. And if you're not having a vision, you don't have to force it. Sometimes it comes through meditation. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I recommend having meditation or tapping into that prayer first. Before the prayer, you might want to crack that book open. You see what I'm saying? I love personally reading Psalm 91. Of course, you know what I'm saying? I know I can do a whole lot more. I'm being real with you. You know what I'm saying? I can do a whole lot more, because sometimes even reading it one time a day ain't enough. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just going to be real with you. Just being consistent. Find you a flow. And don't go based off of what I said. You know your limitations. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Push yourself. This is not a time when you're trying to have infinite growth in whatever you're doing. It's going to cause you to constantly put yourself in uncomfortable situations. The only way that you can have a quantum leap of growth is going to be through not necessarily sacrificing, but it's going to be through obedience. Sometimes being obedient to a certain thing or a call or a certain particular change or a form of evolution that you're supposed to be having, a paradigm shift that you're supposed to be having in your life, getting away with old things, right? We in the house, a lot of time we do a lot of spring cleaning. But a lot of us don't clear out the cache within our mind. Like, you clear out the cache on the computer to make sure it's running smoothly or whatever, clear all the junk out. We don't do that within ourselves. But yet what we do is we still bounce around from relationship to relationship, situationship to situationship, different jobs, different environments, or whatever the case may be, and not recognizing, even if things start to spoil in our life, relationships, people, or whatever, after a while, after it happens so many times, it may not be them, it might be you, right? Even though you might have some justified reason for whatever situation, right? We all can find justification to make us feel like we are entitled to think and move how we want to think and move, right? But then when you cross over to the other side, Big Homie says, lean not to your own understanding with a lot of things, right? So a lot of time we find ourselves being hard-headed when he tell us to leave stuff alone so we can make room for him. Okay, I'm talking about this making room thing, right? Clearing the cache out, the paradigm shift, getting rid of old thinking, right? That's going to be necessary mentally for you to make room for the Most High to come in and drop them downloads. He might have some digital downloads, like some real visual uploads, the sort of kind of upload to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like downloads, uploads, however you want to look at it, right? But he's giving it to you. He would have been gave it to you if you made room for it. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of times in our life, we are cluttered. If you look in your house, sometimes the outward things somewhat matches, so supposedly is a reflection of the inward, right? Examine your house. Are you hoarding a lot of things? Right? Are you not taking out the trash when you need to? Like, for real? You understand what I'm saying? Are you not getting rid of them old socks that got holes in them? Them drawers that got holes in them? I'm just being real, right? That shirt, it might be your favorite shirt, but it's time to let it go. And see, we don't understand as these things are attached to certain memories and chapters in our life. You see what I'm saying? So as I speak to you, I speak to myself. And I know I've been doing that a lot lately. That's why I don't like to get a lot of used or borrowed things, because of the energy signature that's attached to it. You know, the Most High has really been dealing with me on that. It's not good to get used stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Because somebody else that is in need probably use something that you would probably toss out that's in good condition. Of course, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying to you is, if you are a person and you know good and well you really don't need nothing, like for real, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might be throwing something out. You know how some folks are. They go to they don't need nothing in their house extra. But they can't, when they go to a yard sale or go to a store, they can't help but to just put their hand on something, right? And just add to the collection. Just to eventually be able to give it away. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong, because a lot of times people have goodness in their heart. They don't mean no malice, no messed up intent behind what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have to be cognitive of these things and understand how in the spirit world things move and operate. A lot of times in the spirit world, we'll take our rules of engagement in this reality, in this 2D realm that we live in, right? We take this reality here and then we try to apply it into the spiritual world, which is really like on some 5D. You understand what I'm saying? It's like multi-dimensional type of realm. And the rules that we have here to maneuver here don't apply there. You know what I'm saying? I would say vice versa, but some of the things from the spirit, you know what I mean, it apply here as well. You feel me? As you think you become. This all spiritual, right? But anyway, I don't want to get off on the tangent on the wrong end. You got to clear your mind out. That's the whole point, like I said, of the meditation. That's why I say you have the scripture or the word before the prayer. You know what I'm saying? After the prayer, then you tap in and flow into the meditation state. Meditation, that said, it don't mean you got to sit there with your eyes closed and hum. You ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? This is about being still, letting that mind be still. Sometimes you can be outside with your eyes wide open, but your thoughts are shut out. You're just still in that mind where you just sort of kind of be in a moment. You might just stay off into space and just zone out. That's when them downloads start coming in. But before you tap into that realm, you already got your spirit aligned properly. Like you fine tune that signal to be able to hear from the Most High. That's what that all it is. That's why I say your technology is sort of kind of giving you the game. Ain't no sort of kind of is giving you the game of connectivity. You see what I'm saying? The same way the phone functions, don't know how to connect, to send, telepathic messages between ourselves, and we able to talk to each other, you know what I'm saying, instantaneously through screen. You know what I'm saying? Why am I saying it like I don't know what I'm talking about? But you know exactly what I'm saying. You know, FaceTiming and everything like that. You dig? Well, your mind that was the first form of technology. You know what I'm saying? This is the highest function form of technology is within your mind. Don't ever get it twisted. You see what I'm saying? Look what it produces. Look how I'm talking to you right now. That came from somebody's mind, right? Everything that I'm wearing right now came from somebody's mind, right? It was an idea, right? What's even these on right here that's covering up the window? You understand what I'm saying? Somebody's idea. It comes from the mind, right? We live in a world of mind, like thoughts. It's an ocean of thoughts, ocean of ideas. But they was able to get birthed out due to the fact that the vision came to see it in their head being produced. Some stuff that we got right now, it might not have been produced to the exact T that they seen it, but it was good enough to hit the market and sell, right? This is what vision does. This is what vision does. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I said the purpose coupled with the vision equals greatness. It's inevitable. There's no way around it. Especially when you locked in with that focus. I think the focus is the last key ingredient. Now all of this is umbrella by God's presence. Don't get it twisted. That's how you think I got this game. Now, in my waking life right now, yes, I am applying everything. You dig what I'm saying? On the fly. You guys are really learning with me as I learn as well. You dig what I'm saying? I'll praise to the Most High for giving me, I guess you would say, the gift of gab to be able to elaborate on these things, to be able to talk about them. You feel me? A lot of us have been destined for great things, to do great things, and to have a better life than we are living. But we have too much things floating around in our mental, I wouldn't say a basement, but it's too much things that's floating around in this faculty up here. It's too many things, and it's unnecessary stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Past traumas, past things, Lord knows with me, I had to get over a lot of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? I had to get over a lot of things. As men, we carry around a lot of anger from past disappointments and hurts, right? For us, as it sits in with us, it turns to rage and anger. But it gets you nowhere. You understand what I'm saying? For real, I had to let all that go to be able to gain. Just like I was sitting there talking about, once again, I'm talking about letting go to gain. I don't know if the message is gonna be the purpose and the vision, or it's gonna be the let go in the game. It might be just the whole thing together, like for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now. What do you have to give up right now in order to gain? Whew. And then I'm talking to myself at the same time. Do you understand what I'm saying? But a lot of us already don't gave up what was required for us to get to the next level. So a lot of us just got to stand or be peace be still and wait. Now, as you wait, I mean, you just sit here and just twiddle your thumbs and just wait on you, Lord. Whenever you want to arrive and you do nothing. No. When I say stay ready, so you don't have to get ready. While you waiting on him to get here, you still in preparation mode. You see what I'm saying? So you sitting there thinking, once again, referring back to basketball. You dig what I'm saying? All right, so they might just postpone this game. You had a game day today. You know what I'm saying? But you know they're going to postpone and push it off to the next day, right? Or 2 days later. Okay, so you going to sit there and just sleep? Or you going to be out there putting up some shots, getting your game, getting that jump shot more perfected. You understand? You're going to be ready for the game, right? You're ready for the game today, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Just like a lot of us think, okay, my prayer to get answered tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, that answer don't come. You can't sit there and get mad and wallow in your little feelings. You dig what I'm saying? Go out there and shoot some more shots. Perfect the jumper even more, because that means the game finna be bigger than what you thought. So you might want to go out there and tighten up, give him you a little chance. I'm going to go ahead and let him get his mind right real quick, because this is a little bit more than what he probably thought that he going to have to bite off and chew. Don't necessarily mean it's going to be something bad. You see what I'm saying? God may be like, hey, them ain't enough wallets. You heard what I said, wallets. There ain't enough wallets to hold. There ain't enough accounts to hold what I got for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't always think it's something bad. The blessing might be so big that you don't have room, literally, to receive it. And he's trying to allow you to get more time to go get more bags. I'm going to give him another day. I'm going to give him 48 hours to get some more bags so he can be able to collect all the change. And because in God's mind, ain't nothing but change. It ain't nothing to him. It's everything to us and it ain't nothing to him. That's some power when I just said that. It's everything to us and it's nothing to him. That's why he asked you, is it anything too hard for me? No. Come on, man. Don't play yourself. Don't play with him. I love y'all, man. I've been on this thing almost 20 whole minutes. But I hope that you gain a lot from what I'm saying to you. Focus, coupled with purpose and vision. Ooh, you can be a dangerous person in a good way. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High. Whew, they ain't gonna be able to touch you. You can be unrecognizable to your own self. Just keep playing with that fire right over there. You heard me? And then you mix that up with understanding that in order for you to receive, you gotta let go. Whew. Well, right now, if I were y'all, I'll be going through that house right now and just finding stuff you can throw out from your past chapters. If you want to bring in that new man, you want to bring in that new whatever, you might think about what's still reflecting from your past. You still got past gifts from past relationships in your house. This thing is real, but you want to move on. I'm out of here, y'all. Much peace, light, love, and illumination. I am your K.LaNe Hotel. God's humble servant. Peace.